Hi, I'm Michael Tooker, and I am honored and humbled to be considered for an elder here at Scottsdale Bible Church. You know, Scottsdale Bible Church is where I came to know the Lord back in 2004. I grew up in a great home, wonderful parents. I call us a kind of a Judeo-Christian family, but not necessarily following Christ. And I just started to pursue the success. Turns out it was a myth. But I think, like a lot of people, just working hard, trying to get the promotions and do what I thought success looked like. And when I got to that point, I realized it was empty, and I was really unfulfilled. And at the pinnacle of my career, I'd say I was probably the most discontent. But boy, it was the perfect time for God to get a hold of my heart. And so, because that happened right here at Scottsdale Bible Church, I just have a real love for this place. And my wife and I, my wife Chris, we got married back in 1996. So as of today, we've been married almost 17 years. So we also have two boys that are 12 and 9. So we haven't hit the teenage years yet. But really, the early years in their faith were shaped here at Scottsdale Bible Church. And they've just been real involved in the youth programming here and the retreats in the summer and the winter camps. And it's just been a great place for our family to come to faith, grow in our faith, and really just fall in love with the Lord. So this is really the place that we call our spiritual home. When we started coming here about 9 years ago, I mentioned at the time I didn't know the Lord, but we stumbled into Faithful Families class. And it was through that class and a lot of the teachings in that class that we learned the importance of serving together as a family. And so through that, we got involved in the Souls for Souls program, where my wife and I have been leading and actively serving that. You know, I love the story of Joshua's life as it plays out in the Bible, and starting in Numbers as we see Joshua kind of at the entrance to the promised land and going in with a group of scouts, and as his life plays out, we see him later in Joshua 24, where he says, you have to serve somebody, and as for me and my home, we serve the Lord. And that's really how I look at my family, is at some point we had to make a decision. Who are we going to serve? Were we going to serve the things I was chasing before, the wealth and the power and the illusion of success, or are we going to serve the real God? And so that was the choice that I made for my family, and that my wife and I have made for our family, is that we've chosen to serve the Lord. So I'm excited to serve and hope that I can serve well and just be an ambassador for God and His grace here at Scottsdale Bible Church.